It's one of those nights again, the kind that looks peaceful from the outside, but inside my head, it's loud, violent almost. I keep lying to myself, saying I'm okay now, that I've grown, that I've healed, like healing is something you can just decide one day and be done with. Healing isn't forgetting, it's remembering, without bleeding. But then a thought slips in, quiet, uninvited, and suddenly I'm not here anymore, I'm back in it. That suffocating, familiar ache. It's sick, honestly, how your own mind drags you back to something you fought so hard to escape, like it misses the pain. I used to believe love was something you earn, like if you just tried harder, stayed longer, gave more, someone would finally choose you. So I stayed. God, I stayed. Way past the point where it started breaking me. I took crumbs and convinced myself they were meals. One sentence, we should hang out soon, and I turned it into something sacred, a promise, a future, proof that I mattered. I built entire worlds out of words people probably forgot seconds after sending them. Staring at a dry reply like it's a puzzle, like if I look hard enough, I'll find something that says, "You're not nothing." They're just tired. Yeah. And I kept telling myself that while something inside me was slowly collapsing. I remember rehearsing myself, sitting in the dark, phone face down, running through conversations that never even happened, practicing how to sound easier, quieter, less me. I gave everyone else the version of me I never gave myself, softening every edge of myself until there was nothing left to cut them with, shrinking over and over again, just to fit somewhere I was never meant to belong. They say it's survival of the fittest, but no one tells you it's not about being the strongest. It's about who can take the most damage and still pretend their chest isn't caving in. And I've been swallowing it for years, not by accident, by choice. That's the part I hate admitting. I didn't just let it happen, I opened the door for it. I let them into places I should have kept locked forever. I handed them the key like it was nothing. Take whatever you want. Just don't leave. I handed them the knife and called it trust. I practically guided their hands, showed them exactly where it would hurt the most. Right here. And they didn't hesitate. Of course they didn't. They pressed exactly where I told them to. And then they left anyway. Or worse, they stayed just long enough to keep me hoping. You ever realize how much space you've given to people who probably don't even remember your name? How you can love someone so deeply while they barely even see you? But when it comes to yourself, you treat your own existence like it's optional. It's strange how your mind drifts back to certain moments, not the good ones, never the good ones, just the ones that prove how invisible you were the whole time. Like those nights. Those nights were unbearable. Crying quietly, like even my pain needed permission to exist. Holding my breath between sobs so the walls wouldn't hear me fall apart. All that, for people who, right now, couldn't even describe me if you asked them to. I hate it. I hate how much power I gave away. How a single message, or worse, silence, could decide whether my entire day lived or died. I hate how people walked through my boundaries like they were imaginary. Again and again and again. Like I wasn't even there to protect. Why was it so easy to pour everything into people who treated me like a passing thought? But the moment I faced myself, there was nothing left. Nothing. I was always the last option in my own life. How many versions of me did I kill just trying to be someone worth staying for? How many days did I waste waiting instead of living? I'm tired of choosing them, tired of my own mind betraying me, softening memories, blurring the damage, just enough to let the same people back in. Like I didn't already bleed for this, like I didn't already learn. And the worst part? If they called right now, I'd still go. That's what destroys me. How I turned myself into a background character in someone else's story. Always available, always convenient, always forgettable. I want the noise to stop. I want to stop erasing myself just to be seen for a second. But even now, standing here in the dark, saying all of this out loud, there's still a part of me waiting. Not for love, not even for understanding, just for someone to prove I wasn't this easy to forget. I don't miss them. I miss who I was before I met them. And I don't know what's worse, that I went through all of that, or that somewhere deep inside me, there's still a part that's terrified I'd do it all over again. Truth is, I wasn't hard to love. I was just easy to leave. And somewhere between all that hoping and all that breaking, I forgot I was allowed to choose myself too. I can't say I'm fully healed. I'm still learning that healing isn't finding someone who stays. It's becoming someone who doesn't have to beg to be kept. I'm not there yet. I'm just tired of being the last option in my own story. But I'm no longer running from the dark to get there.